Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, October 24th, state that Portia Robinson will complain to Elizabeth Baldwin about Heather Weber's discharge, prompting Liz to offer encouragement and a possible solution. Portia will imply that if Plan A fails, she might accept Elizabeth's offer. Of course, Portia isn't sure what Plan A is because Curtis Ashford merely said Heather was leaving Port Charles and that he'd handle it. Could Stephen Weber's return be part of Curtis' strategy? Perhaps Curtis will summon Heather's son in the hopes that Stephen can persuade his mother that leaving PC is best for everyone. Heather's goal has been to gain her freedom so that she can spend more time with Ace Cassadine, but convincing her to leave town may prove difficult. Whatever the case, Stephen Weber will make a comeback in Thursday's episode, so Liz will be surprised soon enough. Meanwhile, Heather will question Rick Lansing's intentions during his visit to Pentonville. Rick appears to be delivering the news that Heather is now officially a free woman, thus his updates will undoubtedly surprise her. Laura Collins will hold Isaiah Gannon's hand and express trust in his talents. Lucky Spencer knows that Isaiah is an outstanding surgeon, so Laura will put her trust in him to give Lulu Spencer the best chance of survival and thriving. In Sam McCall's hospital room, she will suspect that a visitor is looking for something. That could include some amusing moments with Scout Quartermain prior to the procedure, but things could go serious if Scout asks her mother to guarantee she will be fine. Despite Sam and Dante Falconeri's previous assurances, Scout may still be concerned about the transplant and Sam's result. Alexis Davis will later appear in some beautiful scenes with Sam and Scout, so she may also assist to calm Scout's worries. Unfortunately, Sam's deadly departure is imminent, so Scout's fears are justified. More of Sam and Lulu's loved ones will show their support as the transplant date approaches, but first, let's talk about Jack Brennan. There will be a dilemma for Brennan to deal with, which may include Jen Sidwell's impending PC arrival. Brennan will also interact with Carly Spencer, so expect her to grill him about something. If you have to ask, you're not as smart as I thought you were, Brennan admits in Thursday's GH preview video. Carly may seek some clarification on Brennan's interest in her, but it should be clear by now that he likes her romantically. Carly may eventually disagree with Jason Morgan, so she may try to persuade him that Brennan has a softer side. Even if Brennan cannot be entirely trusted, he has come through for Carly on multiple occasions, which must count for something. Jason plans to meet with Sonny Corinthos in his office to discuss Holly Sutton's stolen gems. Holly wants Sonny to assist in moving them, so Jason will likely inquire if Sonny can complete the task quickly. Sonny may cause more trouble than he bargained for if he gets on Sidwell's bad side, so we'll bring you more predictions on all the dangers. General Hospital spoilers warn that Sonny Corinthos may be making a big mistake if he agrees to sell Holly Sutton's stolen gems. Sonny may be turning Jen Sidwell against him, putting his loved ones at danger. It's worth noting that Natalia Ramirez has an unknown ex with whom she has a son. Since GH has never identified Natalia's old flame and Eloy's biological father, it stands to reason that he could be Sidwell. Sonny may get on his new rival's bad side for a variety of reasons, including his involvement in moving the stolen gems and his pursuit of Sidwell's prospective ex-lover. Sidwell and Sonny could be gearing up for a heated feud. Sonny would go to any length for his children, so if the tale progresses, Sidwell may attack Christina. Of course, Sidwell may target another family member instead, but Christina seems the most likely given the circumstances. That's especially true if our assumptions about Sidwell being Natalia's ex prove correct. Natalia has gotten to know Christina through her link to Blaze, aka Allison Allie Rogers, so that would be another way to tie this story together. If Sidwell learns that Sonny is assisting Holly in moving his stolen diamonds, he will undoubtedly respond. Sidwell may kidnap Christina and hold her captive until Sonny can retrieve his diamonds or recoup his losses. Naturally, there is no assurance Sidwell will free Christina if Sonny gives in to his demands, so the stakes are quite high. Sonny has proved how far he will go to defend Christina. Just see what happened when John Jagger Cates crossed the line and began harassing Christina as part of his conflict with Sonny. Agent Cates paid with his life, and Sonny may vow to have Sidwell do the same. However, obtaining Christina's freedom would be Sonny's top objective, therefore he may have to carry out Sidwell's intentions for long enough to gain an advantage. Christina had already been through a lot as a result of her window fall, the death of her baby, and the ongoing battle with Molly Lansing Davis. Christina's troubles will only worsen as a result of Sam McCall's unfortunate fate. Unfortunately, depending on where the GH writers take this, Sidwell may lay the scenario for the next captive problem. Will Christina end up in terrible danger if Sonny gets involved with the wrong villain? According to General Hospital spoilers, horrible news is on the way for Christina and anybody else who may become involved in the upheaval. CDL is the place to go for fantastic General Hospital spoilers, predictions, updates, and news, so make us your go-to source. In his office, Sonny begs Holly for 30% because he is assuming all of the risk. When her charms fail as a negotiation tool, she says she'll need more time to think about it. She leaves him a diamond as a deposit in good faith. Sonny contacts Jason alone to discuss a business proposal he has received. Holly discovers Anna waiting for her in her Metro courtroom. Anna suspects Sidwell is in the United States because Holly took something from him. Anna wants to help her, but she has to know the truth. Holly denies this. Anna claims she at least attempted. Before leaving, she advises Holly to stay away from Robert so that he does not become a target. Marshall checks in with TJ and Molly and is pleased to see them together. He also advises them not to let what happened deter them from trying for another child, and that they will be excellent parents. Molly hurriedly excuses herself and headed for the bar. TJ joins her, and Molly admits that trying to think about other things isn't going so well. She also wonders why she has not heard from her father. Dante stops into Sonny's office and informs his father that Sam is Lulu's donor. Dante believes Scout, Danny, and Rocco have already become close, and this will bring them even closer. However, he confesses that it is happening and expresses concern that Lulu will not make it. Sonny knows he's ready for the worst, but Dante should hope for the best. Sonny claims Lulu is a warrior. Dante reflects on what may have been if not for the coma. However, Sam unexpectedly snuck up on him. He claims he loves Sam more than he ever imagined possible. Rick and Ava have coffee at the town's new cafe. Following all of their practices, she is confident in her ability to testify. Rick claims she only needs to maintain her poise and can be compelling when she wants to be. The General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, October 23rd, show that Curtis Ashford, Portia Robinson, Trina Robinson, and TJ Ashford all blamed Rick Lansing for Heather Weber's freedom. TJ was outraged and stomped off when Molly Lansing Davis defended Rick. TJ went to GH and opened up to Lucas Jones about his relationship problems and how Molly was pushing away from him. Lucas also spoke with Isaiah Gannon about Sam McCall and Lulu Spencer's impending operations as they prepare for the liver transplant. Meanwhile, Rick went home with Molly and thanked her for standing up for him. Molly remarked that while it was too late for regrets in the Heather case, Rick might still withdraw his defense of Ava Jerome. Rick couldn't do it because he needed to show to Molly that Christina Corinthos Davis' fall was accidental. Molly was getting obsessed with vengeance, and Rick didn't want her to repeat his mistakes. Molly eventually forced Rick to leave, so there was still tension between them. Jocelyn Jax was shaken by Heather's release and wondered whether Dex ever wished he had killed her the night he came to Joss' rescue. Dex admitted he hoped that all the time and pledged that if Heather ever considered harming Jocelyn again, it would be the last thing she did. Jocelyn understood she was alive due of Dex, so he determined to keep it that way and eventually made love with her. Although Curtis and Portia invited Trina to remain at their place, she refused and returned to her flat. However, Trina was spooked once she was alone at home. Heather hadn't been released from prison yet, but Trina was prepared with a meat mallet when someone arrived at the door. It turned out to be Giovanni Gio Palmieri, who offered Trina some support after hearing about Heather. Gio also asked if he could crash on the sofa, so Trina agreed and was happy to have some protection. Back at the Savoy, Portia wanted to get Trina out of Port Charles now that Heather was released. Curtis did not believe Trina would accept to leave her life behind, and insisted Heather leave PC instead. Portia was perplexed as to how Curtis meant to pull it off, but Curtis swore to manage everything and that Heather would never be a problem again. Next, Holly Sutton requested discretion during her discussion with Sonny Corinthos in his office, which Diane Miller briefly interrupted before excusing herself. Holly began her pitch after Diane left, showing Sonny the diamonds she needed help relocating. Sonny requested a 30% cut, so Holly agreed to consider the offer and left a diamond behind as a good faith deposit. After he was alone, Sonny called Jason Morgan to discuss Holly's business idea. Anna Devane met with Robert Scorpio in his office to discuss Holly's paternity claims involving Sasha Gilmore Corbin. Robert acknowledged that he knew Holly was telling the truth since Sasha had his mother's eyes. Robert wanted to be the one to give the news to Robin Scorpio. Anna told him that was all right and mentioned that Robin had always desired a sibling. Anna then sought Holly down to confront her about stealing from Jen Sidwell. Holly hesitated to disclose her larceny, despite Anna's suggestion that she could help if she was honest. Anna eventually urged Holly to stay away from Robert so he wouldn't be dragged into her newest disaster. According to General Hospital spoilers, Holly's actions could have far-reaching ramifications, so we'll bring you more predictions on all the upcoming shockers. Jordan Ashford met Isaiah Gannon at Bobby's after a run and discovered that he had consented to perform Lulu's surgery. Although Lulu's chances were slim, Jordan had overcome the odds by undergoing a kidney transplant when things looked dismal. Jordan hoped that Isaiah could do another miracle. Holly Sutton stated in Anna Devane's office that she had withheld a daughter from Robert Scorpio and that Anna had no right to blame her for hiding Robin Scorpio. Anna stated that Robin was only 5 years old when the secret was revealed, thus it couldn't be compared to Holly's decades of deception. Holly revealed that she finally came clean since Sasha Gilmore Corbin had a love relationship with her cousin, Cody Bell. Anna insisted that Holly leave town due to all of the trouble she had caused. Holly stomped off and ended up in Sonny's office, where she planned to pitch a business idea. Back with Anna, she received an alert on her computer that Jen Sidwell had been spotted at the Miami airport. General Hospital spoilers indicate that Sidwell will undoubtedly unleash some Port Charles mayhem soon, so stay tuned. Portia's greatest fears have come true at General Hospital. Heather's sentence was vacated in the soap's October 22nd episode, and the hook killer is free. On the one hand, there should be no reason for concern. Cobalt poisoning, which has since been rectified, forced Scotty's former flame to embark on a murderous rampage that killed Britt, Trina's boyfriend Rory, Sasha's husband Brando, and others. On the other hand, Heather was a threat to society long before her hip repair. Longtime fans may recall her selling her own kid on the black market, giving away one of Cousin Susan's twins, murdering Ross Duncan and Maggie Worth, and attempting to kill Edward Quartermaine. So, if Heather isn't going to continue serving time for her crimes as the hook killer, there are plenty of others that should land her in prison for a dozen lifetimes. So, what will Franco and Esme's mother do now that she is free? It's unlikely that Terry will recruit her as a candy striper. She won't be welcome in Port Charles. Perhaps that is why son Steve is scheduled to return to the scene. Perhaps he will take pity on Heather and whisk her away to a new life somewhere she isn't as well known. General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, October 23rd, state that Curtis Ashford will be furious over Heather Weber's release, which will take effect tomorrow now that her sentence has been vacated. After blaming Rick Lansing, Curtis will make a pledge to Portia Robinson. Curtis appears to promise to protect their family from Heather and prevent her from wreaking further havoc. Trina Robinson will also rely on Giovanni Gio Palmieri as she tries to process this upsetting news. Jocelyn Jacks will be disturbed up by Rick's updates as well, so she'll vent to Dex Heller for comfort. Molly Lansing Davis will slam Rick for supporting Heather and finally letting her off the hook. Molly will believe Rick should abandon Ava Jerome's case before causing any more trouble, but he will argue he cannot. Rick believes that the only way to find closure is for Molly to understand that Christina Corinthos Davis' fall was an accident, thus he will forward with his plan to clear Ava in court. At GH, Isaiah Gannon will issue a caution to Lucas Jones, who consented to perform Sam McCall's surgery despite their family connection and the emotional issues that could arise. If your sister has a shot in hell of making it through this, she's going to need me, Isaiah says Lucas in Wednesday's preview video. Across town, Sonny Corinthos will believe Holly Sutton is in jeopardy and will be unwilling to do business with her regarding the stolen jewels. Whatever Sonny decides, further difficulties are on the way now that Jen Sidwell has been spotted in Miami. Sidwell is certainly on his way to Port Charles, so Anna Devane will grill Holly and tell her to stop lying for once. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.